If we looked at NFT's performance overall during the last 30 days, what do you think the results would be?
Well, that's a great question. The broader crypto markets have been down over 28% over the last 30 days. Wouldn't NFTs be the same? Well, we ran the numbers, and before we tell you, let us know what you think in the comments. And as always, welcome to Goats and the Metaverse. I'm still excited about our new branding, seeing it
Me
up on the screen. Love the comments and the feedback. Stanley, it's been a crazy 30 days in the crypto market. Markets are down. ETH still down today, $1,145. We think we were in an NFT bear. We've been saying we've been in an NFT bear market and things are down, but what has been going on? Tell us what's happening in the floor prices.
The floor prices. Well, listen, floor prices are a mixed bag, but we have some big, huge movement. Apes hit 100 this week. We haven't seen that number in a really long time. And most impressively, there's been volume. Forget about the floor prices are going up. We're seeing volume. Punk's having a nice little run, 75. A few shows ago, I believe they were in the mid 60s.
A few shows ago, they were below 50.
Well, few shows ago, yeah, they were nothing. 40 grand. They were 40. But yeah, Moonbirds are up. Good to see the Mutants hitting 20. Goblins are up. Fidenzas are the big winners.
Talk of the town.
I believe the last show we recorded 86 or 88 Ethereum. 84 Ethereum. Actually, a buddy of mine last week reached out to me and said, I want to buy a Fidenza. I asked him what the price was. He said 84 Ethereum. Today it is at 110. Nice movement. I like it. What do you think, Yas?
Yeah, well, we're seeing big concentrations amongst the blue chips, and in the last 30 days, seeing some big buys. We'll go into the details of that. But before that, just on those floor prices, we're seeing some big price movements, which we haven't seen in a while. A Bored Ape, a gold Bored Ape, sold for 869.69 WETH. That is a cool $1 million at today's price points. We haven't seen $1 million sale in a very long time, so that's giving something is happening. And then we saw a 1,800 WETH bid on a Ape Punk. On an Ape Punk, $2,080,000. That is a bid that went on a punk, and I kid you not, it was not accepted. Denied. $2 million for my JPEG? No. That is what happened. So what we're seeing is some big whales coming into the market. Volumes are up. Price points are going up. And that can only tell us one thing. Well, either there's some big insider trading going on or the market sentiment is turning. And turning quickly, which is what we've been saying for quite some time, that when this market turns, it turns quick.
It does. And look, there was actually a bunch of gold apes that had offers on them as well that got denied. There's some people right now that are saying we see a delta that we could go in and buy a gold ape for $1 million, and we believe in ETH long term. And if ETH goes back up to $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, automatically you're going to assume that ape or that punk is going to be worth those multiples. But they're bullish on Yuga, and they're bullish on the punks and the apes, and these are the rare ones that we know in the past have bringing in big numbers. I think those are smart plays. As a collector, I think finding unique, small valued items is the way to go. So instead of going and buying 10 apes, I would go try to find that golden ape as well.
Well, if you had a spare $1 million under the couch, maybe that's where you would go and deploy into one of those golden apes. What it is saying is that in ETH price terms, let's have a look at the market and see what has been happening in the market in ETH price terms. And if you remember, the name of the game in NFTs is stacking ETH. Everyone thinks that they think along the ETH line, and that these projects are holding prices that are comparable in ETH terms. If you even think about it, CryptoPunks, when it reached its low at 48 ETH, was $48,000, but still up 20 ETH from its low in 2021, when people were buying it for 20 ETH when ETH was at $2,000. So let's look at the data and see what has been happening. ETH is down from $1,500 to $1,100, just under 30% down, maybe a little bit more than that. So what has been happening in the majors on the NFT side in ETH price terms? Well, we're seeing that there's a lot of positive price movements on ETH volumes and ETH 30-day changes. Things like Anti-Cyclone by William Mapan, which we covered on the show, 250% up in the last 30 days. We have Grifters up 172%, Grifters by Xcopy, if you recall. Things like the CryptoPunks up over 90%, Autoglyphs 94%. CryptoPunks, we've mentioned. Pudgy Penguins up 65%, Mooncat 64%, Xcopy up 62%. We're seeing everything almost is up in ETH terms over the last 30 days. So while ETH prices have come down, people are saying, well, this could be a good time to be buying into those collections and even raising the ETH prices for them, because you're getting in at a lower dollar-based price. People are saying that is a bargain that is too good to refuse.
Yeah, look, I think what's happening is the market is becoming smarter. People are starting to understand that there really is only a few projects that are going to be able to provide true utility. And they're starting to invest into builders and artists. And that is something that we kind of predicted was going to happen. The cream of the crop is going to rise. And, 95% of the projects are not going to make it. Listen, there's a lot of like WAGMI United had trouble selling out this weekend. There's a lot of new projects that are going to have trouble selling out. Cool Man's Universe released Babies at 0.2. Price was too high. They lowered the price. They still didn't sell out. So the market is telling you where you need to be right now. A lot of people left the space. I think the smart money is still here, and the smart money is what we're seeing right now. Spending it wisely, spending it in projects they believe in, like you said, stacking ETH, understanding that if ETH continues to go up and continue to rise, or if you believe in it long term, and these projects are going to continue to increase, you're gonna win. Once again, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. This is us just analyzing what the market is doing, how it's reacting to current conditions, and what we believe the plays are. We also will notice that the kennel dogs have been pumping like crazy in the 24 hours. And there is a lot of speculation. What does that mean? Other Side game is dropping on July of the 16th. And somebody must know something that dogs are going to be in play somehow. And those conversations are happening. Or maybe it's pure speculation, right? Maybe nobody knows anything and it's speculation. We don't know. But at the same time, the game is dropping. Is ApeCoin a bad buy right now? We know that it's going to be in the in-game currency for the other side. Is there, at $5 or just shy of $5, is it a buy? At its peak, it was about $25. That is a heavy, heavy discount. Thoughts?
On ApeCoin specifically, well, I had a look because I thought, well, maybe it is a buy. And I looked at the market cap of ApeCoin sitting at just under $5 billion at the $4.50 to $5 mark. But then if you take the apes themselves at a 90 ETH price point, so that's just under $90,000, just over $90,000, $100,000 an ape, times that by 10,000, that's $1 billion to be in the ape ecosystem. And I was like, well, that feels like there's a big premium delta for ApeCoin. I would probably, if I could, buy an ape for the $100,000 rather than buy $100,000 of ApeCoin valued at a 5-to-1 to owning an OG ape. And I kind of think that Yuga's going to continuously deliver value to ape holders. So I, my friend, have put my money on an ape rather than on some ape coin.
Boom! You heard it here first. And I think that's, look, I don't think that's a wrong answer. And I think that I think Yuga came out publicly and said, we're going to reward ape holders. Ape holders, they said it, like they're the king crown. They're the ones that are going to continuously get rewarded. And me and a buddy of mine, Eitan Sugarman, he actually told me to say it on the show. He believes punks are going to flip apes. I said, no way, Jose. Maybe down the line, but I don't think it's going to happen for a very, very long time. I think
it's close.
Yeah, I think Yuga is going to preserve that title. I really, really do. Can things change in the next 5 to 10 years? Yes, because now we're talking about it from an art standpoint of view. OG, you gotta own a CryptoPunk. You gotta own but I don't know. Like, if they build? I don't think they're going to go build a game for CryptoPunks. I don't think the holders of CryptoPunks would want that. I think they want the OG.
Well, that is the beauty of being a CryptoPunk holder. It's like being a Fidenza holder. You're in it for the story. You're in it for the OG status. You don't need the utility, which Bored Apes will continue needing to do. Current price between a punk and an ape is about 0.75 to the punks. At one point, it was almost 2.5 to 1 for an ape. And obviously, for a long time, punks were 10, 5, 3, 2, 1x, and now 0.75x. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, the utility versus the OG status. What will win? Well, we'll be here to tell you and show you that. Speaking of show you that, we heard the comments on our last show and added into our Goat Vault. Reminder about our Goat Vault giveaway. We added a Possessed to the vault, and now our lovely vault is sitting at just over $17,000, 15.35 ETH, and you stand a chance of winning it by just subscribing to the show.
That's right. Make sure you subscribe. Tell all your friends. I'm feeling bullish. I'm expecting some big things to happen in the market. We will follow them along the way here, let you know exactly what's happening every single day. All you need to do is tune in and check us out. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know I did. Hope you like our branding. Anything you guys want us to talk about specifically, projects you want to cover, let us know in the comments. We're here for you guys. We want to provide that value to you every single day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.